Hey, spiritual family. Happy Monday. So today we'll be focusing on the love, matters of the love, the matters of the heart. Before I jumped on, I did see that someone will be receiving justice in regardless to this relationship, to this connection. It might have been very toxic, or it started to get very toxic. A lot of separation was involved, but I see a union coming back together. But let's see. That's just the energy I was tapping into before I jumped on here. Let's see what Spirit has to say, though. I'm gonna be using the tarot deck right now. If you guys hear any noise, that's my daughter in the back. Alright. So, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody is definitely coming out of that energy of feeling like a fool and taking a leap of faith and having more clarity on the connection. Or somebody is getting out of the cold or feeling hopeless and lost. They're finally feeling complete or gaining some type of clarity on the situation. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse, the Page of Swords. So you're getting out of that controlling, wounded warrior type of energy where you're just so aggressive and irritable and not wanting to be bothered by much people and just believing the most negative things rather than thinking logical. Right? You're coming out of this defensive energy. You're coming out of this defensive energy of feeling as though everybody is out to get you, or your person is out to get you, or your person could be doing you dirty or wrong. You're coming out of that anger. I'm having a hard time talking. I feel like this energy is getting the clarity that it needs to just get your mind at ease, starting over, or you're giving your relationship another chance, or you're giving yourself another opportunity to have hope in this connection with your divine masculine or divine feminine, or the person that you're truly in love with. Let's see. What is the Ace of Wands representing? Yeah, can't make this up. You're coming out of that energy of just feeling very defensive. Hey Jade, how you doing? You're feeling very defensive or feeling as though you're in this fight by yourself. Like you might have felt like your King of Cups or your Queen of Cups was betraying you. Some of them were, to the point where you had to move more logical than in your emotions. But now this King of Cups is transforming to be more open to being emotionally invested within this connection. I can't make this up. 10 of Cups. They want the family life, I'm hearing. They want a whole family. They don't want to have a broken home. They don't want to be away from you. They want to create more memories with you. They see you as family. Or they're starting to see you as family. Or they're starting to see that they can't live life without you. They don't want to be alone. They don't want you to be alone. The Lovers at the bottom, Strength, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So things are changing for the better to strengthen this connection, or this perception of this connection. It's like more hope is being awakened now from both perspectives. Like the disagreements are coming to an end, because there's a lot of love involved here. You don't want to live life without this person, or you don't want to disconnect from this person, and they don't want to disconnect from you as well. They want to strengthen this connection because they see you as the Queen of Cups. And they see how hard, confirmation. They see how them not stepping up to the plate or show you or be vulnerable with you has caused you to be in your head, confused, indecisive. Their action has caused you to be defensive. They're realizing the effects of their ways, basically, and having you feeling alone. But they definitely do appreciate your nurturing side and your willingness to put up with their crap, despite them being in and out. They're hoping that you would, forgive them. Because they do want to build with you guys. They see you as the Ten of Pentacles and a wish fulfillment. So they're not just with you or looking to be with you for financial gains. Their heart is truly invested within this connection. Yeah. Things are this cycle of like wanting them or trying to convince them or, investigating to see if this connection was real or not. It's coming full circle. And they're going to be showing up in a different light. The King of Wands to the World. Yeah, they're going to be showing up in a different light. Because they know that the words that they speak doesn't really hold weight. It's action now. They have to take action. So they want to be more loving and they want to provide more stability to make you feel more at ease and at home. Because before they had you feeling like you guys were enemies and you were an option. Yeah. They weren't really showing you any signs of relief. So I see the Six of Swords in reverse. They were being very manipulative. So a lot of you guys were in this energy of just feeling like too emotional, invested within this connection, so you had to pull back. You had to pull back your love. Damn, that's the truth. You had to pull back your love to gain some clarity. Because you guys were very confused, conflicted in the mind. And so you guys had to withdraw to get a better perspective on this connection. So let's see what your person have to say in regards to all of this dilemma. Messages of the Love Oracle deck. Let me pull some cards from that. See how your person is feeling. But the love is definitely there, though. Definitely there. They just want to, like, provide more security within themselves. Because I feel like some of them was very insecure within their finances. And then they were very much attached to this limited mindset. Not just finance, but they were limited within the spiritual side of life. A very 3D way of thinking. But you guys definitely just keep coming back together for a reason. Despite all the hopes being lost, you guys just keep coming back together. One more card from this deck. Yep. Like I said, justice in the beginning, right? So the Knight of Swords in reverse, he doesn't, or she doesn't want to be giving this defensive energy anymore towards this connection. And they want to take things slow. They don't want to make you feel like an object, like a sexual object. So you will be receiving some justice when it comes to this connection. But let's see what they have to say. Let's see what they have to say. I just jumped right into the message, but I asked for divine protection over this reading for my collective and myself. Call in the archangels, the angels. I mean, they're already here, but just asking for divine protection over this reading. And this message is not for everyone, so use your discernment, okay, guys? But yes, your person is still having hope within this connection, and they're hoping that you don't pull back from them. The card says, I haven't given up on us yet. And it says, I should have expressed myself better. So yeah, they were giving you mixed signals, leaving you on red, ignoring, making your mind wander, not really explaining the why on why this connection is so strong. They're just having you feel like you have to make all the assumptions to just know that they love you, and that wasn't okay, especially with how harsh they were with their words at times. But the connection was always there. Yeah, regret. They live in a lot of regret when it comes to this connection. I wish this never happened, and understanding. I see your side of the story. Like I said, they're starting to see your perception on this connection, on this disconnect that happened within this connection. All right, Mel, go upstairs.
No.
Go ahead, I'm busy.
Why?
Because I'm busy. I don't want you on camera.
In the camera.
No, get. Go. Mel, you're ruining my concentration, girl. Go ahead.
Why you? And why you on
I'm busy.
And why you on my
Because I'm busy.
Mommy, why you on my me?
What, girl? Anyways, this person is living in a lot of remorse. Because they were really one-sided in this connection, very self-centered. Like, they were forcing their way onto you as if there was no type of compromise available. I'm not playing. One second, guys, because you think I'm playing. But yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just seeing this picture where they're constantly in their heads, dazed off, like, I can't believe I allowed my ego to abuse somebody that was so good to me. Reminiscing. I'm telling you, it's like they're in their heads just feeling very remorseful. And they miss, like, the friendship. It says, the card says, I miss our inside jokes, conversations. I want to call you and hear your voice. Like, they just miss how open you guys used to be with each other. And now there's just a lot of silence. The conversations aren't so genuine. It just feels a little tense because of so much disagreements. But overall, inseparable is at the bottom of the deck. The card says, I wish you understood how I feel. So it's like they had this, I want to say this misogynistical type of thinking, this outdated way of thinking. They've been programmed because they've seen other people treating women like this, so they felt like it's okay. It was normalized. But they had a rude awakening until they met you, my collective, and fell in love. But it's like they had to really detach from their old toxic ways because they're now seeing that they've been the drama. They've been the drama. They've been trying to, ruin your reputation, but it's like they're making themselves look bad at the same time. But, they definitely do want to make things work and break their bad habits. It's like because the card says, I don't think we will ever change. They want to make things right, but they're a little scared that if they put their all in, they're going to get rejected and the relationship is going to constantly be toxic. But the reunion card says we will always come back to each other. So it's like they only see, I don't think they will tolerate this type of disagreement with everybody. It's just you. You guys have that weird sense of letting things go and coming back into union with each other. But somebody feels like they missed an opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. I didn't act when I should have. Like they feel like they disappointed you. Destiny, I'm struggling to find the right path. Like they feel like they disappointed you, in a sense. And they don't know if they can ever make that right again. Hey Elena, how you doing? Yeah, so now they're feeling like they're unworthy of your love. In a sense, like, how could this person truly forgive me after doing them so wrong? Or having them feel so conflicted within themselves when I was the one that was being the problem. It's like a narcissist learning that they're a narcissist. Like, they're getting a reality check. But they still love you. They know they're toxic. That's the problem. They know they're toxic. but they have hope that things will get better. They're hoping that this is just a rough patch. Give me some more guidance. How does my collective person feel about them right now? What do they want to say? Yep, unfinished business. After, escaping, I left when things got hard. After leaving you hanging for so long and having you feel so hopeless and conflicted in the mind, they want to give the relationship another chance. And they're hoping that you can understand that, because you're irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Yeah, you guys have unfinished business. So like I said, justice is definitely on your side. The neglect that you guys received, that will be changing. That won't be a thing anymore, because some of you guys definitely felt neglected. The card says, I failed to give you what you needed. And forgiveness is out here. I am struggling to get over the past. So they know that you're having a hard time letting go of the past. So that's why they are wanting to make the necessary action steps rather than just keep saying, all the things that they know you want to hear. They're willing to show you better than tell you how they're willing to change and compromise now and give you the justice that you deserve. So they're hoping that you can forgive them, because they still want to make the connection work. This is for some of you guys. And once again, unfinished business popped out. Unworthy is at the bottom. We still have things to resolve and discuss. So they definitely do want to talk. But they don't like how you call them out on their BS. Because it's like they're having a reality check, like, damn, was I that bad? But they know. So that's why they're hoping for your forgiveness, because they know that they weren't living up to your expectations. Let me see. Let me pull some cards. From the Love Oracle. Alright, so I definitely do see some justice happening for my collective. Things might be taking a little, time for things to balance out, but it's happening. You just have to accept it or, free yourself. But the energy that I'm in right now, somebody is very remorseful. They want to make things right. They don't want to keep going the way how they've been going. Like, they want to make some necessary changes because they can feel that you're pulling away from them, or you did pull away from them. And they can't find you in anybody else. They've tried, or they've tried to isolate themselves out of insecurities, like not stepping up, doing what they need to do, even within themselves, out of insecurity, and beating themselves up, not feeling right within their own life. Like, you know how somebody graduates from high school and they don't go to college, or they don't complete what they need to complete, so they feel insufficient in a sense. So they never really step up to the plate because they feel as though people are judge them based off their career choices or what they do as a passion. So they just withdraw themselves and they make themselves feel small. So they isolate themselves out of fear, leading people to really second guess what they're really up to. And they kind of self-sabotage within their relationship because they feel as though they're not competent enough. I don't know why I'm speaking on this, but some people really go through life just feeling less than. And then when they meet someone that is worthy, that has ambition and drive and goals, you know, it kind of makes them feel less than. It makes them second guess themselves like, damn, am I really a failure? Am I enough for them? Am I, you know, am I man enough? Am I woman enough to really take on this role of being a wife or a husband? Like, they just start feeling insufficient. And some people go off and try to find somebody that's within their frequency of thinking. Like, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Spirit, come on. But it's like matching energies. When somebody that is on a lower frequency is attracted to another person that's, you know, on the same lower frequencies. How can I explain this? It's like they start looking for sneaky links. They start looking for people that's more beneath them, so that they can feel more inferior rather than this person that they do want to be with, that they feel less than, because probably money is not how they want it, but then they have somebody else that don't care. They just want the, you know, the sexual thrill of life because they don't have any drive or goals and stuff like that. So yeah, they're easily triggered by the lesser version of you because it's easier. Now with you, they have to step up, they have to think more, they have to get out their comfort zone, they have to, you know, be an adult. That's for some people. That's for some people. That's for some people. But it's just an example. But the energy that I'm in right now, for your person, they just feel like, and then the family card flew out, they want to make things right because they've seen how self-centered they've been out of their own selfish way of thinking, and they want to roll the dice again on this connection. They want to build a stronger foundation with you so that you can feel more secure within this family dynamic and not put all the blame on you. Hey, Fija, how you doing? So yes, grass is greener. Spiritual awakening. Give me some clarity on the grass is greener. I think they're just a little jealous of how stable you are by yourself. The soulmate popped out with the truth card. Or they don't want you to find better because you're their soulmate and you're their family. Give me some clarity on this, what's going on. Yeah, they know this. Intuition and divine intervention. Family, grass is greener, soulmate, intuition. So God probably already told you that this is your person. Well, you've already seen sign that this is your person. Give me some more clarity. Yeah, addictions. They have they have or they had a lot of toxic attachments, obsessions, drugs, alcohol, way of thinking, negative friends, family members, I'm hearing. They have to let that go. Or they're trying to balance that out. Ex-lover in reverse. Yeah, they don't want to be your ex-lover. They don't want to be a thing of the past. I'm getting hot. I'm about to take my sweater off. I'm starting to sweat. They do not want to be your ex-lover. They don't want you to release them. They don't want you to give up on the connection. And some insights on this ex-lover in reverse. They, like I said, some of them might have felt insufficient within their finances. So it's like, I'm not good enough within myself to take care of myself. I don't feel as though I should drag this person along to mess up their finances as well. Or some of them is like, I want to fix my finances to make sure I'm stable to take care of my family and my woman, but I let my distractions get the best of me. And some of them chose money and finances over the connection. Signs and synchronicities. Reconciliation. Yeah, some of them chose finances, or they prioritized money over the connection. And some of them are having money problems. So now it's like they're building up the courage. Unfinished business is out here again. They're building up the courage to really, confess or to make things right when it comes to this connection. It's not over patterns, back and forth baggage. So they want to cut out the odd behavior of showing you inconsistency because they love you. Damn, that's a lot, Spirit. That's a lot. I'm not reading all of that. But unfinished business came out hard. With all of these, no. The date is at the bottom. Yeah, they are building up the courage to even just get back on good terms so you guys can hang out without it being weird and awkward. And, they want to get back to you looking at them in a more desirable way. Right? Proposal, reconciliation, hookup. Like they want that old thing back. Hey Chanel. They want to, they miss having, intimacy with you. They don't want it to be awkward. They want to take things to the next level, but so much things has happened that they really don't know where to start. They're a little intimidated by you. And a little embarrassed. Yeah, like I said. They're a little embarrassed. They're like, oh my gosh. How can I make this right? This is my person. This is my soulmate. This is my family. This is my homie, lover, friend. How can I make this right? They're scared. Excuse me. They're just confused because they don't know how you feel about them. Mask in reverse. So they want to take off the mask. They want to take off the illusions from your mind. so that you can feel comfortable again wanting this with them or being in a stable connection with them. What is my collective person's next action steps towards this connection? What do they plan on doing? I'm hearing they plan on making things right. Damn. This is a lot. This is a lot. This relationship is very toxic. But yeah, the back and forth is really up to you guys. It's really up to you guys. One second, I smell something burning. Ooh, this incense smells like burn. Something smells like it's burning. Maybe it's this relationship. No, I'm just playing. Something is definitely heating up. Or heating back up. Like the spark is getting re-sparked. Rekindling that spark. Alright. But yeah, some of you guys might be single or feel single. Living with a lot of regret. You look cute. I like your outfit. Still not coming on camera. My daughter. No, get out. Melody, go. Yeah, some of you guys might be living a very guarded life right now, but you guys want change when it comes to this connection, this higher level commitment. You're praying for change, you're hoping for change. You guys actually do want to match the energy of your person, but you're just waiting for them to give you the signs and make you feel more comfortable and at ease where you can let your guard down. And that's understandable because they put you through a lot. So yeah, you guys are hoping for a new love. Thank you. You guys are hoping for a new experience. You're hoping for a new beginning. You're hoping for a start over, like a do-over, you know. You want to let the past go. You do. But then you get these flashback memories of, you know, of the things you've been through. But you do have hope for this connection. I'm going to need you to go. Please. Yes. You're distracting me.
Why?
Because you're distracting me. Surrender fell on the floor. Surrender to the relationship. Yeah, so some of you guys are definitely going to be, or some, like I said, heavy on the some. It's going to be giving this connection another chance. Because you love them. You love them too. Even though you feel like they are manipulative as hell. Some of you guys might feel like your person is karmic, but they're very charming. You see the signs and synchronicity. You see the signs. But you love them. You love them, you love them, you love them. Can't stress this enough. Like, throughout all the heartache, you guys still love this person. And you want this new beginning to transform into an actual commitment or to stabilize your union. Fated meeting, because you guys feel like you guys are meant to be. Alright, give my collective some advice. How should they move forward, Spirit? Is that Joey? Where?
Upstairs.
Get him. too much noise. But, yeah, get him, Mel. Get him. Please. I don't trust him. Alright, Spirit. Give me some advice for my collective. How should they move forward? Is it safe? Alright, give them some advice. Can they trust this person? Is it still gonna be toxic? Sheesh. Yeah, you guys are gonna be like feeling things out. You're gonna vet the whole scenario thing. You're gonna give them the opportunity to prove themselves because you guys do have feelings for them. A lot of feelings. Like I said, a lot of love. Give me some more advice from my collective. They're saying it's safe because they know. It is safe. No need to worry. Give me some advice. Single. With this single, guarded, lonely, isolation, family. So should they stay single or should they give this relationship a chance? Divine timing. So allow things to happen in divine order. Don't rush things. Live in the moment. Don't live in the past. Interesting. All right. You're playing with bottle tops now. Come on. Please. I just need a few more minutes. Go upstairs. Go watch a show or something. Please. I can't focus right now. She's doing everything but staying still. Yeah, allow time to heal this dynamic. Even though some of you guys might be still single and guarded, or you're in a relationship but you feel like you can't trust this person, yeah, just allow things to happen in divine timing. Give it some more advice, Spirit. Fated meeting again with Snake. So throughout this message, it's just a lot of hope and faith and being vulnerable with this person again. I think that's the main thing you guys have to really worry about right now, is just being safe. That's what you want. You want your anxiety to go away when it comes to this connection. But when you guys link up, definitely can't deny the intimacy, the magnetic connection. I do see you guys coming back together, though. That's why divine timing is out here, because the more time you guys spend together, the more communicating you guys do, the more connecting you guys do again, the more this new love can get back in alignment. Travel and new love is out here. So definitely you guys are moving from being single to being in a new relationship, or a relationship that's being renewed. You guys are moving into a renewed connection. More advice from my collective. So heartbreak was facing downwards with soulmate facing up and intuition. Yeah, despite them causing all this heartbreak and mental confusion, you guys still feel as though this is your soulmate. This is your person. You want a new beginning. So Spirit is saying, just focus on your finances right now, fixing your stability for the sake of your, well-being. And try to harmonize your emotions by listening to more uplifting music that's going to feed your spirit and not make you feel more depressed and down and out and angry. Kind of makes me feel dumb. No. Spirit is saying to just embrace the current moment for what it is, because it makes no sense of living in the past. That's why they're asking for you guys to try to harmonize your emotions and communicate how your anxiety is affecting you. Maybe some of you guys might need therapy, or you can book a coaching session with me or anybody you feel trustworthy of to get your mind back in order so that you can have another perspective rather than being in your mind conflicted and confused. It's good to reach out for more assistance rather than going to people that, are going to judge you and make the situation worse. But that's just, if you guys really are interested in healing. It's not good to sit in silence and suffer alone. But if you guys want more clarity within your personal situation, book a private session on my website. Let me give some final guidance from my personal deck, and then I'll end it off here. Okay? So I'm going to get it like and share the live or the video. Comment on where this resonates for you. I love the feedback and communicating with you guys. Alright. But let's see. Closing messages for my collective in regards to this love dynamic. Is there anything else they should focus on? I'm hearing just meditate on just being a more loving version of yourself and learning how to allow people to assist you. Because some of you guys don't know how to fully accept help without feeling like a burden. Damn, that is okay. Yeah, some of you guys really need to learn how to ask for more assistance and renewing your connection. You can call on Archangel Shamuel. He's great with healing matters of the heart. But music could be significant to somebody. Meditation could be significant. And you guys really need to relax your nerves and your mind. Okay? Alright, Spirit, give me some clarity from my collective. Okay. Ooh, this is bent up. Sheesh. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Your angels and your guides are sending you messages through music, angel numbers, and frequencies. Lack of communication. So you guys Your spirit team wants you to communicate more with them or reach out for more help and assistance. 777 is out here. Blessings are coming your way. So if you guys are feeling as though you need more assistance, pray, meditate, fast, do something productive. This stressful thinking is not helping. You're just giving up. Stop giving up. Stop giving up on yourself. Stop giving up on God. Alright, and then moving forward, I think this came out the other day as well. Moving forward, decide on the next step for future, whether together or apart. Energy healing is needed. Like I said, some of you guys really need to listen to these frequencies and heal thyself one way or another, or do a spiritual bath. Do a spiritual cleanse, but your energy definitely needs a you guys really need to regenerate yourself and to feel more at ease and let go of the stress and the burdens that's weighing you down. Because if your energy is feeling very funky, you're not really going to be vibrating very high and feeling high and, feel energy and have, the type of energy to do basic things around the house or just being able to focus because your mind is so conflicted. So stop living in regret and cleanse your energy and cleanse your mind. Engagement is out here. Popping the question is coming soon for somebody. And I know I messed up. It's out here. Look, spiritual cleanse is needed. I promise you I didn't even read that. I didn't even read it. I just be zoned out sometimes. But spiritual cleanse is definitely needed, guys. You can do a spiritual bath, an egg cleanse, do some heart chakra healing meditations, or some mind reprogramming meditations, or prayer, heavy on the prayer. And you can do some subliminal meditations while you sleep at night. There's a lot of options you guys have out there. There's so much. Don't just sit there and let this heaviness weigh you down every day. You gotta move forward and get yourself out of this darkness. Your person wants another chance. That's what I'm feeling. Your person wants another chance. They want to make things right. And then sexy. So some of you guys might not be feeling sexy, or you need to, work on your self-confidence and stop feeding yourself all this bad information like I'm not good enough, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm old, I'm too skinny, no. Stop feeding yourself all these lies. That's why spiritual bath is needed. Cleanse up your energy, cleanse up your mind. And then third party interference with gossip is out here with friends, family, coworkers. So it's either you or your person kept having family get involved with this situation or their input. You guys kind of felt like your reputation was getting tarnished in a sense. Moon magic is out here. So there's a lot of illusions going on, or a lot of illusions is getting revealed right now. Excuse me. Spiritual confirmation. But next card is I want to make things right. This has been the same message throughout this whole reading. They want to make things right. There's an engagement out here. There's regret out here. They're moving forward. And then Spirit is saying, be the real you. Take the mask off. You don't have to hold your feelings back if you don't want to. If you know that this is your person, if you love them wholeheartedly, love them wholeheartedly. There's nothing wrong with loving a person. If they're not matching your energy, don't feel bad for giving your love away. It's never a loss. And you're moving from authenticity. You're only feeding yourself more good karma. So don't beat yourself up for actually loving a person correctly. Now, if you've been on the dark side of things, it's always good to hold yourself accountable. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you can stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Speak on things. That's why I say pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. They're feeling very remorseful about their actions. They know they messed up. They understand why you're moving the way that you're moving. But Spirit is saying a windfall of money is coming your way. Yes, it is coming. Your prayers do work. Your prayers definitely is being heard. Consistency is key, though. If you pray more, you're showing your spirit team that you're really committed to your practices, and you're developing a more deeper relationship with them. I see marriage out here. Long-term commitment, true love, family. I see marriage out here. And then at the divine femme. So they look at you as the divine femme. They don't look at you as a karmic. They know that you come with structure and order and stability, despite them trying to make you feel like that's not you. They were projecting. Sexy is out here again. So some of you guys really need to start building more self-confidence within yourself. You look good. You're beautiful naturally. Got a notification. Twin flame connection. I never cheated on you. Unconditional love. And this is a message from your guardian angels. But they were doing some unfaithful behaviors, though. Let's be honest. Don't be fooled. Pay attention to your feelings and what's in your face. Don't let love blind you. Speak on things that you don't find acceptable. That's all. Self-love and boundaries. Self-love and boundaries. Remember to focus on the importance of setting healthy boundaries and honoring self-care and self-love and self-respect. Don't settle for less. If somebody is being cold, speak on it. But challenging times are coming to an end. Challenging times are coming to an end, especially you learning self-love and boundaries at this point. They forced you to have to learn how to set boundaries because they've been a happiness hater. They've been trying to make your life a lot harder than what it needed to be, but now they've experienced their karma and they're feeling the guilt and the shame. They want to make things right now. That's all. So it's up to you guys if you want to make things right. But they did make you go through a lot of heartache and pain. But healing is a factor for both parties. Yeah. It's just lessons. Trust issues. Look, trust issues, self-love, and boundaries is out here again. Holding back feelings. Crystal healing. Let go of fear. Stop sharing your plans to the wrong people. Ask angels for assistance. You are not crazy. I got it. You are not crazy. Ask your guides for more help. I'm not crazy. People that get on their knees and ask God for assistance, they're not crazy. So You connecting to your spirit team is not crazy. You lighting a candle and asking God to assist you is not crazy work. It's not crazy work. It's you having faith in the universe, just like these religious folks are having faith within God. The thing is, you're not limited to man's belief. You can communicate with God directly. That is the difference. And that is the difference. So Sage, cleanse your home, cleanse yourself. Spiritual cleanse is definitely needed. Healing, energy healing is needed. Energy. Don't give in to the negative thoughts. Don't give in to the past hurt, because those memories do love to replay within your mind and cause you to start thinking, on that toxic love type of thing. But healing is possible if both parties are willing to change. All right, so it's been an hour. And I think I'm going to just end this here by you make my life better. Toxic love. Challenging times are coming to an end. All right, so this is your love reading for today. If you guys need a more private reading, please reach out to me via website. If you need coaching, if you need venting sessions, I'm available. All right, until next time, guys, take care of yourself. Take your spiritual bath. Drink your water. Take care of yourself, because nobody's going to love you better than you love yourself. Okay? Until next time, guys, I love you guys, and I appreciate you for watching and staying connected. Until next time, bye.